On tune number 1, they are keeping the fuel pressure stock. 26,000 psi is about what a stock LBZ calls for. They are commanding 18.2 degrees of timing on tune 1 and 2016 US for pulse width. And again, that's just how long the injectors are open. And I don't think it's really worth my time to get into the pilot and all that stuff if they change any of that. And on tune number 3, they still don't bump up the rail pressure at all. They keep it stock. On the main injection timing, they go to 20.5 degrees, and they step the main injection pulse time up to 2190 US. For tune number 5, they step the rail pressure up just a little bit to almost 27,000 psi. And again, this is the actual fuel rail pressure, the max my truck hit, and that's just a spike. So that's not actually what it was running. It followed their desired rail pressure pretty close. And for main injection timing, they're running 28 degrees, and main injection pulse width was 2850 US. For the fuel mileage, it's getting really cold outside. I'm in Louisville, Kentucky, so it's been getting down to the 40s, and I know that they haven't switched over to winter fuel yet, but I have had to start my truck up and let it warm just for a couple minutes before I go out. So that and the cold weather might have a little bit to do with the fuel economy, and I only let it run for a little bit. I don't think it hurt it a whole lot, but so they're pretty close to everyone else on fuel mileage. A lot of comments I see bashing tuners on Facebook or forums or whatever. Most of the time it's I bought so and so's tunes and I put them in my truck, and as soon as I put them in, I started having problems, whether it's a check engine light or blowing smoke or something you don't like. Won't spool the turbo. A lot of people, they put the tunes in knowing that they just gave some guy a VIN and he wrote them a tune, whether he didn't tell them that it has a fast and no original fuel filter on it. There could be 100 different things that the tuner may not know about the truck you might have missed. The best thing to do is make sure you tell them everything that's done to the truck, and also if you have a problem, just get with the company. And most of these big companies, they're as big as they are for a reason. They'll be able to take care of it. So make a data log or whatever you have to do, and they should be able to take care of it. Starlite was the first one. When I put the tunes in, they all ran great, except for on tune 4 and 5 when I would floor it. I don't know what was wrong. But it would just sit there and blow black smoke, and it wouldn't spool the turbo until I got out of it a little bit and then floored it again. It would take off fine. So I made a data log and I sent it back to them, and they fixed it The company I work for, every year they rent out Lucas Oil Stadium or Lucas Oil Raceway for just a customer and employee appreciation day. So I did take the truck to the track, and I was only able to do PPEI Danville and Dans tunes. But I got track times for all of them, and I ran a bunch of times, but most of the time I couldn't keep traction because it's a two-wheel drive. So the 60 foot is really bad. But the mile per hour will give you just a baseline to compare the different tuners. The best part about these tunes was how clean they are for passing on the interstate. Every other tuner, when you roll into it while you're on the interstate, if you just leave it in 6th gear, you roll into it about 50 or 60% throttle, it blows quite a bit of smoke. This tune was completely stock, so I'll show a video of the dash of me accelerating, and the exhaust was 100% clean. If you guys have any questions about the videos or about my truck, just put it down in the comments and I'll try to answer it if I can.